Okay, folks, we are back. We are back. And I don't believe I put the upgraded Flashmans that I got in here. Yeah, we'll put Flashman V3 in here. As you can see, we went back and we got Flashman V2 and V3. That should help us out a little bit in terms of being able to just deal more damage with that. So that's pretty nice. No, I didn't go track down Beastman, but I could have done that. I could have gone into the doghouse and done that. It's going pretty alright, Dusty. I hope you're having a good time here. I was having some tech issues earlier. Mostly stuff with my keyboard and like my computer just saying that it was unplugged for a very brief period. And I think it might be doing the same thing to some of my other stuff, but I'm not 100% sure. It didn't seem like it happened to my mic. It also was happening to my mouse for a little bit, but I moved what USB port it was plugged into. Basically, I'm really hoping that doesn't become an issue here, and that's making me worry that I'm going to have to go take a look inside of my computer. It may just be my keyboard. I'll have to like dig out a replacement and use that for a bit and see if it's just the keyboard or what. Because if it is just the keyboard, that's pretty annoying. I got this one less than a year ago, and I mean, okay, I don't necessarily take the world's greatest care of a keyboard, but still. The PC gnomes, yeah, I guess so. Oh, hey, look, it's Chode hanging out on the seashore. Who's this guy? Oh, he's got a little bit of the skunk stripe going on in his hair, too. Oh, this has to be his dad, right? Good old father of the year here for Chode, and this maybe sort of explains why he's kind of a dong. You know, why he's such a Chode, and I keep calling him that. So, you know, I guess it's an origin story at least. Beep, beep, beep. We got ourselves an email. Beep, beep, I'm a sheep. Hey, it's a notice from DNN about the, again, lack of definite articles. Held tomorrow at DNN on Beach Street. Ooh, wow, that's coming up. You guys are sending me the email a day before this big tournament. I hope we knew about that before. Recording a special program. Alright, and we have to jack in order to be able to email everybody, apparently. I don't know why you can't just do that from the pet, but the game seems to be like, hey, we can't tell if this is a thing that Mega Man can do or not. Oh yeah, I also should go in here, and I should turn that back over, and I should probably take the sneak run out, because I don't really need that right now. That. Air shoes. And if we wanted to do something real goofy, we could do some stuff with that. But nah, let's just do this. Yes, there's a spin-off game. There's a couple of spin-offs to the Battle Network series, but the one you're thinking of is Mega Man Network Transmission, which is a GameCube platformer. At least I think that's from the title. And I've actually got my copy of Network Transmission right here. Network Transmission is basically just a classic Mega Man game, but with a Battle Network skin. And it's pretty tough. I haven't played it in a bit, but I should probably give that a whack at some point. There's also Battle Chip Challenge, which is another spin-off from this, which is very, very weird and a little bit on the janky side. Not to mention a couple of things that were Japan only, like a Wonder Swan game and 2 mobile phone games from back in the era when mobile phone game was not shorthand for gacha-based microtransaction machines. There was one for the Wonder Swan of all things, which did not get an official port to the US. So I'm not 100% sure what I can tell you there that will be useful, because it almost sounds like you had access to like a GBA port of that, which maybe some of that stuff did get ported to the GBA. I mean, people did all kind of like strange hobbyist programming things back then too. They just were not as widely distributed. Yeah, it was probably one of the Mega Man Zero games. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing all right. Hello there, Irene. I did see you. I just didn't say anything at the time because I was busy with this. Zero starts on the GBA. In terms of games on the DS, I think the Mega Man games that were on the DS would have been the ZX series and Star Force. Which Star Force is weird, is all I will say about that. I don't really have a lot of an opinion on Star Force because I didn't play it because it was in a period when I was not paying attention to that stuff. Because I didn't have a DS. Oh, also, the new Mortal Kombat game was announced today because I know there's some people in here who are Mortal Kombat fans. And yeah, it's a reboot, and it's called Mortal Kombat 1, which is a great idea. Have we learned nothing from the Xbox consoles? Supposed to go with mail to buy a CD today. Gee, do you guys remember buying CDs? That was a thing that existed at one point. Yeah, I mean, there was no real Mortal Kombat 1 as such. Well, I haven't dropped any frames, Dusty, so I think it might be your Wi-Fi. Not for nothing. But, yeah. There hasn't been a game called Mortal Kombat 1, because obviously both of the previous Mortal Kombat storylines started with just Mortal Kombat. But literally calling the game Mortal Kombat 1, you know, again, on the same note that I say the Xbox consoles, because the original Xbox was clearly not called the Xbox One, but yeah. Regardless of the situation, I kind of had a feeling that they were going to reboot the series because yeah, because I'm pretty sure there was just some stuff in Mortal Kombat 11 that was so large on a plot level that they really didn't have much of anywhere else to go, and it's not like they were going to make that the last Mortal Kombat game. Come on. NetherRealm Studios knows there's too much money in that. In the franchise. It's like their flagship thing, really, so they can't do that. Yeah, I still buy CDs occasionally as well, but a lot of the ones that I pick up are very much on the older side of things. I actually ordered a... Did I get this like 2 weeks ago or something? It was a little bit ago, but I ordered a CD single from 1990. And I ordered that a couple weeks ago. No, I didn't order it back in 1990. It only just showed up now, which would be really weird, but yeah. Mother 3 on the NSO. I'd be surprised if that's not on the NSO over in Japan. But I suppose there's a possibility that it's not. I am not 100% sure when or if Nintendo is finally going to be like, hey, yeah, we'll just... Because I feel like a lot of people would be very upset, and I've said this before, as regards Mother 3, that regardless of what they do with the translation, there's going to be some people who are very upset with the choices made. Like, if you don't use the fan translation, because Clyde Mandolin and everyone else did a fuck ton of work on that, and it's sort of become, like, the canonized version of the game. And so I think that they know that if they don't use that, there will be people who will be like, oh, that... How can you not use that? Sacrilege kind of thing. Heresy! There we go. That's a good word for it. Heresy. You're a bunch of fucking 40k nerds. And on the other hand, you'll have a bunch of people who will look at them, if they do it, as like, oh, well, why couldn't they just make their own, lazy fucks? So I feel like it's gonna be sort of like this Morton's Fork kind of situation of somehow you put one of the most anticipated games with one of the strongest cult followings out there. You know, one of the things that I think really put the power of the internet and cult gaming on the map in a lot of, you know, on the radar for a lot of ways. And it just ends up pissing everybody off. So that'd certainly be a thing, that's for sure. Like, surely they could just be like, hey, yeah, we'll give you guys $200 and we'll... Or something, here's a jab at me making fun of Nintendo and legal-related things. But regardless, I think it would be a mess. And in some ways, it kind of makes me feel like, well, the time has passed on that one for them to really do what would be great with it. Regardless, though, I don't entirely disagree with the idea of put it on NSO. Interesting that Super Mario Advance 1 to 3 are going on there as well. Because, and here's my big because on that one, is that where is Super Mario Advance 4? And I know you're all thinking, oh yeah, that's SMB3. Meanwhile, I can't imagine that the base games for the other 3 Super Mario Advance titles are not all also on NSO for non-expansion pack owners. I'm not 100% sure about that off the top of my head, but like I cannot imagine that Super Mario World isn't on there, for example. Or Yoshi's Island. Like maybe SMB2 might not, but I would imagine that it probably is. Maybe it's just like they want to make sure that they can get the e-reader card stuff in there. Or they're saving it for another type of special release so that way they can have the e-reader card stuff there through that, like with these. Because these were all on the eShop for the Wii U way back in the day. And they did not have... They didn't have the e-reader stuff on there, is my understanding. They had the event chips, but they did not have the other e-reader stuff, if I recall correctly. I don't know a ton about Sonic Battle, but hey, anything that's like multiplayer at this point, I'm kind of like, well, actually, just put all your games on Switch Online, but maybe part of that is also that I'm like, how hard can it possibly be to emulate most of this? Oh yeah, we forgot to go talk to Dexman, I forgot. At this rate, I'm just going to call him Dexman forever and wait until somebody gets, like, very, very bent out of shape about it. And make fun of them for it. Because yeah, when it comes to releasing things, I mean, I know that licensing is obviously an issue, but definitely stuff that's not related to that, like, come on now. How hard can it possibly be to get it to run on that, right? Well, saying that. We've seen... Remember when the NSO expansion pack released and the earliest form of the N64 emulation that existed? Like, I highly doubt it's ever as easy as, like, oh, just port MGBA to it, and then, you know. Taking part in an endurance competition at Yoka. Okay. Well, I mean, if the Switch lives all the way to 2032, I feel like I'd be surprised if there would be no upgrades, because, I mean, it is 2023, so, like, another 9 years, that'd be, you know, and again, we're not counting, like, hey, they released another Just Dance game as, you know, being alive, but I guess that, yeah, the Game Boy did have a very good long run, so it could happen. I just don't necessarily count it as likely. But yeah, fair point. Also, I was clearly not doing the math correctly when I saw the numbers on that, so... Like, I guess sure. What I'm saying is that surely we would see at least some other form of hardware, because somehow I don't imagine Nintendo just being that willing to pass it up. And I think that we live in an area, especially now that the Switch is supposed to also be like a flagship console in addition to being a handheld. Like, the Game Boy lasted for as long as it did because it wasn't Nintendo's main, you know, solitary piece of hardware. They had the NES. They had the SNES, like, very early on into the classic Game Boy's lifespan, and they had the N64, and that even reaches into the territory of the old reliable, the GameCube. So, on the other hand, the Nintendo Switch is, like, both the flagship console, if you will, and also the handheld, so it's a little bit funky. Well, I mean, for me, the other thing is that what does that backwards for me is the realization that the DS started out in 2004, because I thought it was like at least a year or two after that. So for whatever reason, I'm just like, you know, I can't dispute that number, but somehow that seems a little bit off. But regardless of that, I guess we'll see how it goes. Yeah, is that, like, 2004 definitely seems like a little bit early. That said, I'll just say that, you know, if doing the drip feed thing is what they've determined through their market research or whatever to be the best and most profitable way of doing it that gets the most people hooked or whatever, because goodness knows that they're a corporation, they are kind of not permitted to do the thing that is inherently just the best for the customer, because, you know, they got to make a little bit of money for themselves at least. I think that they're going a little bit too hard with it. All right, there we go. We talked to all the NPCs and we get our ticket to go to the new area, the interwebs. Like, it just seems like, I don't know, that your endpoint is gonna be absolutely minuscule. Right? And there's so many games for all of those, you know, sub-devices. Sub-devices, yeah, it sounds like a weird way to put it. But there sincerely are a lot of just really nice games on the Game Boy, and Super Game Boy. Well, okay, no, the Super Game Boy didn't have exclusive titles, but the Game Boy Color did. And then there's all the black cartridge ones that are GBC enhanced. You know, that is just such a massive library that, again, you get to the... It feels like you're going to get to the end point and you're going to end up with something that's basically on par with one of those Sega Genesis collections where, oh my god, there's so much in the Sega Genesis library. Why are you only giving me 40 games and 35 of them are the same ones that you gave me last time you did this, Sega? Other than licensing, I suppose, which, you know, if that's what it is, that's what it is, but... As much as I love games like Vector Man and Landstalker and Phantasy Star 4 and stuff like that, how many copies does man need? And the answer is not quite that many. Oh, these enemies suck, by the way. We've seen a little bit of these dudes earlier in the stream series when I was demonstrating the... Move back, you jerk. I think they go kind of opposite to where you go. Or sometimes they're just kind of like this. So yeah, we definitely we want some more stuff to work with here. But we'll pick that up eventually, I'm sure. Also, if you get those guys while they're winding up to sing their song at you, you can get a counter hit, which is kind of funny because they don't really do damage. But, you know, neat little touches and stuff like that for things of that nature. That's for sale in the sub-chip shop. Oh, the usual stuff? Okay, well. That's fine, I don't care. Ah, yes, here's a beetle, and we got a snowblow here. A snowblower. I would assume that all of those actually are licensing based. In particular, the DKC trilogy, as I want to say the original DKC trilogy was actually on NSO for a bit and then was yanked. Or was that on the was that on one of the later eShops? But I know that happened at one point, and then they came back, and basically it was a whole big thing. Okay, they are on NSO. Well then, So, I'm talking out of my ass a little bit then. Yeah, I seem to remember it must have been Wii U eShop then. Because by that point I would have actually been paying a little bit of attention to that stuff, so. And I seem to remember thinking it was a shame that they were just not available at the time, and then they became available, and then they disappeared. And granted, I was in no position to do anything with that anyway. I don't have a Wii U, and I have no idea when or if I will ever obtain a Wii U. I guess it depends if they become cheap, and if I can do anything fun with them. But I do agree, like, where's Donkey Kong Land, right? Again, I would assume that a lot of that is tied up in just Rare being owned by Microsoft, and Microsoft... Well, Microsoft seems to be getting at least a little bit better when it comes to... like, playing nice with other companies in terms of crossplay or any of that stuff. Like, I think it's Nintendo that's kind of the worst there, but they're probably they probably still got something up their ass when it comes to licensing. Because Microsoft, well, Microsoft is going to do what Microsoft has always done. And that is be greedy bastards. Not that any of the other computer companies are better. Don't take this as me saying anything about Windows or anything like that. Fuck every single Linux person I've ever met. Anyway, I'm kidding, mostly. Let's be honest, some of the Linux people are scumbags, but not all of them. I'm digging myself pretty deep here. But yeah, when it comes to, like, the licensed game stuff, I'm sort of two minds, because it's like, hey, yeah, it's absolutely hilariously jacked up when it comes to, you know, any of the licensing laws or any of that, but also, like, this is Nintendo, and like, in terms of, like, I don't have a whole ton of sympathy for a lot of the larger companies, especially when they're just sort of playing a bit of a circle jerk type of game, which is really what is going on with that sort of thing. Like, what is truly preventing someone from just going, yeah, we're not going to charge you for the license, but we'll see what's going on here. Well, we got only 2, apparently. My neighbor, my NetBattler. I almost thought for a second it was my neighbor NetBattler, like a my neighbor Totoro joke. But, yeah, I know. Good time for me to bring that one up, right? When you're discussing Austin Powers. My God, I haven't thought about Austin Powers in a while. I want sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their heads. Uh-oh, Gutsman has a pronounced stutter. Oh boy, soccer hooligans! Except it's for net battling. Oh god, yeah, just go beat the living shit out of these soccer hooligans so that way you can get a nice story. That sounds like the world of tomorrow to me. It's like going into any comment section for anything Eurovision related. Which, again, all the Eurovision stuff, I don't say that in, like, any sort of disparaging way. It's all fantastic. But, damn, people are... Some people can be so over the top, but then there's some of them who are absolutely justified. So, like, always the way, isn't it? Alright, get this guy out and drop this cube and launch. Oh, I'll take the single bomb over the other thing, that's for sure. I think... Yeah, I was gonna say, I think stuff's going on in this area. Is this beach area 1 or 2? I forget. Something bad's going down. Oh, I feel like Gutsman would be out of anyone in the gang to, like, do anything while surrounded. Gutsman seems like he'd probably be the best, in theory. Because he's all about, like, earthquake attacks and stuff, so... Rooting for Netopia in the N1. Oh, of course it's the Netopians. It really is a soccer hooligan joke, isn't it? Because being that Netopia is supposed to be somewhere between America and Europe, they absolutely would just be really into soccer, right? Oh yeah, you got some weird stuff going on with some of those, alright? No result screen from that. Damn, I actually kind of wanted that chip if I could have gotten it, but... Because we're seeing the level 2 version of those trumpet viruses all of a sudden. Like, just for these event battles, I guess to sort of make it a little more difficult. They inflict confusion on you, which is not too hard for us to deal with, because it reverses your controls. Okay, that's kind of a pain in the ass, but we can overcome it. For enemies, it takes away their iframes. So you can absolutely abuse that if you get their chip. But I guess that's a pretty big if. Excuse my yawning. I'm sorry. Sometimes I do that. Ooh, neat. What are we doing in terms of... Okay, we do have the ELX Sword N in here, right? We'll sort by ID. Yes, so all I need is an Aqua Sword, and then we have a... We have the PA gun, which is called, like, Element Sword or something. It's a pretty generic and terrible name, really, but it's a pretty strong way of hitting your enemy with a bunch of different things at once. Or in a row. Okay, well that did not go how I expected it to, but that's fine, because this is just as easy as usual. Oh god, that's just like... I was trying to input the controls like it was reverse controls, but apparently confusion is actually far more like, hey, you're just going wherever the fuck we feel like than I remember it being. Awesome. Oh, a barrier asterisk. That's actually pretty nice. I'm quite happy about that. But I do like my invises, so yeah. It's like, if you've ever played Earthbound and you've gotten a mushroom on your head, it's like that, but on crack, because it's just an even faster version of that sort of goofiness. Well, that's a very good question. That's a good question, Mega Man. That said, I like this as a choice for, like, what viruses you're going to give to obnoxious fans. It's like they've got the Vuvuzela as their ally. Again, to bring back a really old soccer meme, which is just, like, as much as I... You know, the only thing that I... Oh, shit! I'm sorry, I just skipped that cutscene. I thought I had a chance to pause, and then I freaked out when I didn't. So, oops. We missed that we rescued Gutsman. Oh well. I'll record a video of it on my... Am I up to this point on the other version? Shit. If not... If I haven't done that yet, I'll record a video of that, and I'll just shove it on my side channel later. But regardless, oops. Alternately, I mean, I do have my GameCube and everything plugged in, and I do have the Game Boy player attached to that. And I still have my cartridges of these games. Well, the ones that I've ever owned, anyway. I'm missing one of the versions of 6, and I'm missing Battle Network 1. And Battle Chip Challenge, I think. Which I'd love to pick those up, but they're obscenely expensive. Because at some point, like at the very beginning of the pandemic, retro game prices went absolutely fucking berserk. And it really upsets me because, hey, wow, cool. I'm glad that this fun and interesting thing of collecting retro games has become another rich kid hobby. Again, it's another reason why I'm just going to say it, why I'm pro-piracy. I'm not just, hey, yeah, do whatever you want. No, fucking steal these games. Even if you don't play them, just download everything from Vim's Lair or whatever, and just, I don't know, maybe it'll kill the prices on some of these, because they deserve it. God, I remember when I did a video on Metroid Fusion, which would have been back when Metroid Dread was coming out. You could just be Gumshoe from Ace Attorney. I remember looking up Metroid Fusion, and the last time that I had seen a copy of it in the flesh, it was $8. And I looked it up on eBay, and the cheapest one I saw was $80, and I was just like, fuck you. Anyway, that's enough stories about things like that. It's such an inferior Navi. Which that will delight my eyes. Oh, yeah. Ooh, it sounds like there's somebody working at the TV station who's doing some shady shit. Hey, I wonder if it's that cowboy guy, because he's the only important NPC we've seen associated with the TV station yet. What's going on? Aside from me warping in around the side. More female robot masters. The only proper one that we've had is Splash Woman, yeah, and then everyone else, they just went back to like, yeah, you know what? That'll shut you guys up for a little bit. We gave you a mermaid. Take his data disk, Dad. Alright. Off we go. Alright, what's going on? Oh, neat. Shortcut from Mail's homepage to Yoka Square. That's pretty handy. I can appreciate any free shortcuts we can get here. Oh, yeah, for the electronic train here. We gotta go give this thing to our dad. Top woman, bottom woman. That reminds me, I saw somebody who just posted an image yesterday. Very silly. It was a filing cabinet. The top drawer said top secret. The bottom one said bottom secret. And on the other hand, it also makes me think of one of the... Oh boy, I forgot. Mystery Science Theater 3000 ones. Oh yeah, is he in a meeting? Well... You take this package. Okay. So we got a couple of things we can go do because we got... Oh. Oh, hey, buddy. What timing? Oh, hey, look. It's Chode. And his pants. Like, I think that his pants are supposed to be, like, all rumply, but it kind of looks like he's got forest camouflage pants on. Like, everywhere. Makes him look like a total douche. Handle the annual influx of evil fire. I like that this is just an annual event. That's kind of amusing in a way. It's okay. Just let him wheel in a TV cart. What you got for me? Oh, okay, so you're giving me a backup here, huh, buddy? Oh, he gave us a case for it. Well, I mean, yeah, nowadays all your electronics need to be in separate special cases that don't come with them, right? An elephant couldn't break it. Oh, are we going to have to test that? Oh, God, are we going to have the zoo scenario part 2? Yeah, what's up, Chode? Oh, of course not, because your dad sucks. So I've heard, anyway. Yeah, you want 1v1 in the finals, son? Oh, he thinks he's cool talking shit like that. Oh, you're probably going to get injured on the way there, dude. You're going to be DQ'd. Alright, so let's do these job requests here. Someone wants to borrow 8K. Plus your wallet and bag in Yoka. You're at the inn lobby. Alright. Well, that's quite a pile of change. It's time to fight Subscription Man. Hello, thank you for month number 45. 45. Oh my god, why? And hey, look. That is a notification that actually still works. Unfortunately, my host notification doesn't work, but I mean... To be fair, I've not really felt a whole lot of reason to re-up that, because, yeah. Wondering chip collector. All you're after is fire. Do you have a fire sword peak? Ready for an ice stage asterisk. That's pretty good, but we don't have that, so... We'll just tell this guy we do, because it's better than being like, yeah, fuck you. So we're looking for a dude in the inn lobby. Is that you? Yep. It's home. You lost your pet. Can't exit. Oh, man. You lost your PayPal password. Alright, you can borrow 8K. So I forget if this guy is just like a leave and come back situation. Now be carrying the account info. Yoka area. Okay, so now we gotta go and log on to the Yoka area, and there we go. Well, yeah, I mean, it's not like we have any sort of, like, reputational score with these folks. Yeah, well, listen, we already know you don't pay any attention. I know that because I've said that before, and that's something. Hey, you. Yeah, Chode is gonna do his thing, like usual. With his, like, I don't know, I just keep thinking that his hair is like he's got like that Brendan cap on, like Brendan from Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. That incredibly bizarre thing that he had. Nor Brendan Fraser. I don't know a whole lot of other Brendans, so this joke is ending here. At least on my end. Anyway, we gotta go find the guy who got ambushed or something. I'm sure that's what happened, is that he got a noogie or something from... What? One of the heel navies just grabbed him and gave him a swirly, because I can believe it. That's just how the scenario writing in this game goes. Help! They shoved my Navi's head in a toilet. I didn't even know there were toilets on the internet. You can find anything on the internet. Especially if it's terrible. Right. I need to get, like, that from the Sonic Adventure 2 fandom or something. If I had audio commands, that would definitely be a thing that I would do more of. Is just like, what the fuck are you doing? Or just various things from that, because honestly, that whole thing is really funny. That works. Look at this idiot. Just, I'm totally gonna get you. There we go. We'll let this set up as soon as we can get the counter hit. Ta-da! Ah, yes, I'm fighting a bunch of weirdos in this game. It's true. Yeah, Gutsman is definitely kind of a weirdo. He is not normal. He's a genetic freak. Wait. Navis don't have genetics except for Mega Man because of weird plot reasons. Oh, here's the guy we gotta fight. Alright, Chief, what do you got here? Oh, that's underwhelming. Alright, well there's the cache data. That should let us finish the quest. Yeah, listen. Capcom doesn't know what radiation is. Capcom doesn't know what a lot of things are, to be real. I think that once they hit the point of like, oh god, we have to write plots for these games, everything just kind of went out the window. Give us the 8K back and an HP memory. So, all told, not terrible. That'll do. That'll do, pig. Maybe they don't have to do any licensing stuff for that. That is a distinct possibility. I don't know for sure, but... Oh, for certain reasons, this dude needs to dispose of a rare chip. I'm sure that this is entirely above board and we're not about to get, you know, murdered in a back alley or anything. Do any of you remember the episode of Futurama where Fry is talking to the back alley organ salesman and he tries to buy gills from him? That's just all I think of in a situation like this. Yes, girls. So you won't be needing lungs then. Can't see why not. Can't see why. Anyway, this fight is actually kind of tough, so we're going to save before it's... Oh, don't worry, buddy. We're more than, you know... We're more than loaded enough for you. We've got Twinners. These are interesting enemies in that they've got this kind of attack pattern. I thought these guys were just the fucking worst when I was a kid because I was real bad at video games. Not that I'm, like, good at them now or anything, but... Like, I don't know, for some reason I remember these attacks being so much faster, but more importantly, you have to kill these at the same time, otherwise they revive, and the game's just like, nope, do it again, but better, idiot. What are you, some kind of freak? I can't do a full Scott Steiner here, otherwise I probably would. Senior Joe! The numbers don't lie! And they spell disaster for you, it's sacrifice! There we go, good enough. Oh, he broke a little bit. And he gave us 10 grand. Well, we don't get his rare chips, so that's a load of shit. People will be mad regardless. Yeah, actually, I feel like that would upset people almost more. Because, like, they'd be like, oh, well, at least Smash Bros. You know... I don't want to say that Mario Kart is disreputable, because that's not really true. But also, like, I feel like people would be angrier about that than being in Smash Brothers, because people take Smash Brothers a little bit more seriously in some regard. Actually, just turn Mario Kart into, like, a full Nintendo crossover thing, if they haven't already. Yeah, I mean, absolutely, Mario Kart is a legit game and people love it a lot, and hey, I even like some Mario Kart games. I just feel like that the Smash people are so intense that they will take that really badly. And to me, that's really funny. So... Oh, Lan, you're oversleeping. Yeah, I actually don't have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I should see if it's, like, affordable somewhere. You know, relatively speaking, because I'd probably have some fun with that. I'd be freaking terrible at it, but I'd have some fun with it. Especially, if they have, if Waluigi Pinball is finally in that in some regard. I could have sworn that they added a version of Waluigi Pinball. I love Waluigi Pinball. And not just because Waluigi, but, you know, that's just such a great course in general. Yeah, my one big Smash thing is still like, okay, where's Hector from Fire Emblem 7? Why do we still not have a Hector? Although, I mean, by this point, it would they would, if they were going to put an Axe person in, they'd just be like, well, we can do Camilla, and I think that would actually make me more upset than them not doing anything, but only if it was provable in some way that they were like, yeah, instead of Hector, which I guess that'd be pretty hard to do. Yeah, Lan, we still saw you in bed, bud. Oh, you got that too? Oh, man. I remember way back when I used to actually go to conventions. I don't anymore because, well, on the one hand, I really don't have hobbies that are amenable to that kind of thing anymore. And also, you know, pandemic. Never mind the part A. Let's talk about the fucking disease that is still kind of floating around there that still makes me a little bit wary in that regard, even with the fact that I've had all my shots and everything. But yeah, I remember like, oh yeah, I got to get up at 4 in the morning to be able to drive far enough out to like Indiana or something. Yeah, Gen Con was in Indianapolis, so yeah. Did I pick up any of that stuff on Redbubble? I forgot to look after that last session. I'll try to take a look at that at some point, and yeah, because, you know, oops. Basically, my big thing with a lot of the Fire Emblem inclusions is that they always feel like not just, oh hey, it's another anime sword boy, but it's that they all feel very similar to each other. Which I think that at least is like the real argument that you can make, is that, you know, you've got Marth, and then you've got Lucina, who is Girl Marth, and then you've got Roy, who's Fat Marth, I mean Red Marth, I mean Slow Marth. And then you've got Ike and Chrom are the same character, I think. And then they are at least introducing new ones with Robin, Corrin, and Byleth. So I'll give them points for that, even if I do wish that it was like, hey, yeah, can we do characters who are, you know, other than just the literal main character? But I guess that's because that's just the structure that Fire Emblem has now, is that ever since Awakening, everything really is riding on the shoulder of the player character, almost. Alright, so check out our email. You're in Block A. Yep, you're in the early morning, ain't you, Dex? Let's go take a look and see if Higsby has anything fun over here. Have you added the chip order system? No, you're the same thing as usual. Oh, man. I want cannonballs. Let's just throw some junk in the chip trader real quick and see if we can get anything neat. Well, there's a Geyser L, so that's one of the things that I wanted the cannonball for. Earth Shield. Earth Shields are pretty fun. Hammer is worthless, so that's great. Area Grab R. Ooh. Nice. Barrier S. We got an Asterisk Barrier. So that's less important for us. Paramount 1 L. Oh. Well, you know what? Tragedy has struck today because I'm pretty sure that Geyser is going bye-bye. Ray has gone bye-bye, Egon. We're sending Geyser to a farm upstate or something. I forget how that works. Oh, hey, look at this big long line for the the train, and in we go. All right, head on down to the beach. The tournament is going to take place in the sand. Oh no, that's a spoiler for what's going on. Sorry. Anything going on in the garbage can? Anything back here? There's a couple of hidden NPCs. This guy is not hidden. Dude, I have something real cool from Netopia. Use it to modify the Navicust program. That's... Isn't this supposed to be like a technology that only we have? It's kind of fucked up that somebody is out here already cracking a thing that only we have. 5,600 zennies for this incredibly shady sounding program, but oh man, the mod tools is a really good bit of business for us. You need a password, but it's worth it. So we can start finding the passwords places in the game, but I'm going to be looking them up because duh, of course I'm going to be looking them up. Going to our Navicust, we can do some fun stuff with this if I go find the mod tools page here real quick over on the Trez wiki. And see what we can do with this. Alright, we can add some interesting stuff here. Now, we'll just run the program. And then we'll hit our ZR button, which is also the equivalent of select. And that brings this up. We can enter an 8-digit, well, digit is not really true, code. And this will do one of a couple things for us. In fact, actually, just to demo it, we're going to not quit the Navicust. And we're going to remove undershirt. I haven't completely cracked yet, and I'm going to put set sand. No, I haven't absolutely lost my mind, although you probably would imagine as much. We're going to go ahead and we're going to run it, and we're going to get an error code. So this is because we're using a color of program that we're not allowed to use. Now, if I look this up in the chart, which is the first of these weird glitchy symbols, followed by L, S, K, U, T, O, B, and now everything's good. We now have set sand, and if we enter a battle, our entire field will be covered in sand. And I will say to myself, why the fuck did you do that, stupid? Anyway, we go back in here. Take this out. Take this out. We're going to move this over here for a second. We're putting our shoes back on. Move the charge over. Put our undershirt back in. And this is going to be our loadout for a little bit. Yeah, so, sand, because, again, Tav, I know that you aren't really that deep into this. Basically, having a field covered in sand is a very bad idea unless we have certain abilities installed or we're using tornado attacks. Basically, yeah, if we had done that, we would have fucked ourselves really badly in terms of our strategy because we would have been without our defense ability. And we would be on a field that would hinder us to a disgusting degree. So instead, here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this, and I'm going to scroll down here, and I'm going to look for something that looks like fun. We'll pull this open. Oh boy. So I know something that's going to be... I know something that's going to actually probably be a stupid idea, but we'll do it anyway. X, B, C, J, F, 2, R, I. Yeah, the three glitch symbols are called 1, 2, and 3 in the fandom. So here's what this is going to do, is that this is going to give us permanent fast gauge and reduce our hand size by 2. And you can see we're glitching out. We got something funky going on with our graphics. I was going to say, will that show us? No, it doesn't count as a program. Tiny hands. Yeah, exactly. So I'll demo this, and I'll see how long it takes for me to be like, wow, this was the stupidest fucking thing I could possibly do. Because goodness knows, it'll take me like 2 minutes for that. The engine of the train. Shut up. The train is society. I can't believe I did that to myself, really. Ooh, HP plus 100 if we install that, but you know, that's not as pressing as a lot of the other things. Alright. So check it out. We start the battle and we can only select from 3 chips. Oh, this is moronic. Oh god. Get it? Oh, too late. However, you'll notice that our gauge is going fast as fuck. Yeah! I didn't even mean to do that. So we've got fast gauge just permanently, so we've got a double speed meter. Am I ready to eventually play Korok Torture Simulator? I may get it at some point, but I guess it kind of depends on, well, when I get around to it. Because, of course, I'm not the biggest Zelda fan in the world, but this one definitely does look like a lot of fun, so I gotta give it credit for that. And, of course, the other thing is just like, well, do I want to pay $60 for it? Then again, it will never be cheaper than that. It's a Nintendo game. So I suppose I should just accept that now, and at the earliest convenience, suck down the... Suck down the six... Oh, is it... It's $70? Oh, right. I forgot that video games are more expensive now because fuck you. Anyway, yeah, at some point I should just acknowledge it and suck it down. Suck it down. It's a... Oh, shit! Our gut style is advanced to level 2. And we got a Navicus program. Super armor. Oh. Super armor is nice. I should eventually just suck it down. Again, it's a John Romero joke. And it says, you won't get pushed back. That's not the greatest of descriptions, but I guess it kind of works. Where's the compression code for this? All right. Up, right, up, R, up, down. And yes, we're going to have to do some work here. Because we're gonna at least show off super armor for a bit. Oh yeah, you got the Pixel Remaster Collection. You got a hard copy of it. You probably ordered it through like Play Asia or something like that, so it's probably a little bit more expensive too. Just from that. Who's pinging me in this? Oh, it's somebody shit posting in the Trez Discord. That's always fun. At least it wasn't like it at all. If it was, I would have just been like, I gotta contact the mods so they can take it out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I figured that was probably the thing, just because... God, what do I want to say here? Yeah, just because, you know... imports are not cheap. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna have super armor for a tick here. And this time I'm going to show off. This is probably going to be the code that we use for the vast majority of the game. UTIW 2 S F no SMF. There we go. Pardon me. SMF. That sounds a little bit rude. Is that incorrect? Oh, I'm dumb. I'm sorry. I was reading the wrong one. It is correct, but it's not the code that we want. Oops. Alright, rerun that. Actually, no, we're gonna do one that's different. SK JG. I was looking at the debug code for that effect, but I'm going to actually equip something different. You are N2. And this one is going to give us back our undershirt, which, as you can see, is no longer in our build because, yeah. Because we just don't have space for it. Now, as you can see, we just do not flinch when we take a hit with super armor. And so here's the fun thing, is that we still got an S despite the fact that there's no space for that. So you start at 9, we lose 1 because we took a hit, and then we gain 2 because we got a double delete. So we should be at a 10 instead of an S busting level. Busting level doesn't count hits. Busting level counts how many times you flinch. So we get iframes, but we don't flinch. We could do that, and we could be as reckless as we want and still rack up some decently decent ranks. I gotta admit, that's kind of neat. Some decently decent ranks. I feel like I sound like Solt from Chrono Cross. Oh wow, they just blew up my bomb. Okay. That's my job, you bastards. I'ma get you. Have I mentioned that I don't like fighting these rats? They're really hard to keep track of. Yeah, I know. Skill issue. Well, we got their chip anyway, so that's neat. Oh, hey, look at the Super Sentai guys. I appreciate that, like, the foundation of Network Society is the exact same as regular society, so a train... Just, we add the word net or E in front of everything. It's real great early 2000s vibe. Oh god. I think my display unit just shat itself. Hang on a second, this might not be great. Yeah, I'm getting the one moment please here from the Elgato box. Are you confused, buddy? Your video. Now I'm gonna pull this over so I can read it. See, it knows that it's like the regular things. I may have to let's see if we can try deactivating and reactivating it and see if that helps us any. Yeah, I've been having some issues with like some of the USB ports on my PC, which, you know, that doesn't exactly fill me with a lot of confidence for the state of any part of it, which I'm not in a position to replace the motherboard or anything if that's if that's what's going wrong. So, yeah. And this is just a horse cart for some reason. And everybody here is just like, yeah, we're gonna do great. Guy in the mask and cape, huh? These are incredibly strange, these things. Oh, hey, look, it's the frog girl from the last game. Yeah, who's this freak? Oh, it's just a clown. Okay. Sometimes there's just clowns, you know? Gotta head out. Well, have a nice evening. Hopefully we won't have any more technical difficulties like that, but at least I know a fairly easy fix. Yeah, we're gonna kick your ass, buddy. Oh, this guy thinks he's tough. What are you, Knuckles? Oh, yeah, he's in, like, 7th grade or something, isn't he? So he's just being a dick. Yeah, he's 13 years old, so he's in, like, 7th, 8th grade. Got that little swirl on his chin. I'm pretty sure he just penciled that on himself to be like, hey, look at me, I got facial hair. He's got such a dumb-looking face, too. You're 13. You're still kind of a little kid yourself, buddy. Tora from Swapopolis. What a name. What the fuck? Where the hell is Swapopolis supposed to be? Alright, well, let's arm wrestle this guy. I'll rip you to shreds! Sorry, are you Axel? As now I'm over here just Axel posting. So, Kingman. Kingman is a fairly interesting fight. Got a lot going on, a lot to account for. And, yeah, this is going to probably prove pretty tough, because I'm going to have to figure out how to deal with this, other than just, like, abuse Punk or base GS or something. Oh, that's going to piss him off. We broke all of his chess pieces. Oh, they came back. Never mind. See, sometimes he doesn't like to move. Now, in a case like this, we would probably really value having throwing chips of some description, but our current folder codes don't really make for a good use of those. Oh, he's at 10 HP, though. We got him on the ropes. Got him on the ropes. He didn't have a hope. It's something about the Pope. Go piss up a rope. Wait, no, we already did rope. We got him, though. You were just holding back? Yeah, everybody gets upgrades in this series, Lan, you dumbass. So, Kingman, if you break his chess pieces, usually he will do something called Plan B, where he will reset them, and he'll sometimes change up what he's doing, like he'll swap out one of the pawns for a knight, or he'll place a rook, which is basically a 500 HP, I think, barrier that is immune to everything but breaking attacks. And sometimes he'll area grab you. He also has a fairly unique move called Checkmate, in that it is one of the only 2 moves in the entire game, in the entire series, rather, that I am aware of anyway, that checks your HP instead of the opponent's HP. Because, like, some of them will get really pissed off in later games where, you know, you knock their health down, they change up their patterns. We sort of saw that with Beastman, where he started bringing out Wild Rush instead of just doing the jump slashes. So, Kingman's Checkmate is one of the only 2 that does it in the entire game that checks your HP. That and Colonel in Battle Network 6 uses what I believe is technically called a Spire Break, also known as the he throws his coat at you and kills you. And just like that, Checkmate is supposed to be an execution move. It checks your HP, and if it's above a certain, if it's below a certain threshold, he just jumps at you for big damage, and the intent is that it's supposed to be a kill shot. So, definitely one of the tougher enemies in the game. It's a good thing we don't have to worry about that for a little bit. That's one more person I won't let win. Alright, Land. Yeah, there he is, just hanging out by the shop cart thing. Yeah, good idea to not connect this thing to the internet. If it's anything like any of the other security panels in the world, it's probably absolute garbage. I've seen a bunch of lockpicking lawyer videos. The elevator is currently disabled for some reason or another. Is this thing usable? It's just OJ. I appreciate that they call it OJ. And not orange juice. Good writing. Samurai boy. Wow, that's racist, dude. IPC Incorporated. I have no idea who that is, but okay. Yay! It's time for the tournament arc. There's some pretty hype pieces of music in this bit, which is pretty cool. Tsunayama, the producer of the show, welcome us in place of the sponsor. Sponsor is observing the tournament from the editing room up there. Oh, I wonder if that's even a real... Oh, it's Chode's dad. Oh. I see. Well, I got a feeling there's going to be some nepotism involved here. The D-Block NetBattlers who cleared the prelims to vie, blah, blah, blah. That's us. We're in this gang. The super student who saved us all from the World 3. The flawless operator of Mega Man. Oh, I don't know about flawless, buddy. That's us. And right next to us, the Grandmaster of Disaster. What is he, Tommy Wiseau? With that Navi, Tora, yeah. I bet that is Tommy Wiseau, actually. He'll twist you with his bare hands. The Power Fist, Bonzu of Yumland. Ooh, nice. Hailing from South Netopia, and her only distinguishing characteristics are that she has sex appeal. He literally calls her the sexiest NetBattler on Earth, Jennifer. Well, congratulations on losing all of your character, Jennifer. You were a vague NPC in BN2, and you've... Yeah. Born in Netopia, raised in Yumland. The super intercultural battler, Johnson. Look at Johnson's hair. That's pretty fantastic. Not all about rare chips. Nothing is more important than your operating technique. Technical NetBattler extraordinaire, Koetsu. He appears in some of the bulletin board posts. And he tells people how to do a bunch of stuff. So I guess he's like Mr. Junk Folder with perfect... you know, like perfect execution, all the PAs in the world and everything. The Maniac NetBattler Yosh. That's a clown. NetBattler Q. Oh, is he a reference to the guy from Third Strike? Because he's a mystery and he's... I don't know. Looks real evil in that overworld sprite. Boy, I wonder if that'll be a spoiler for anything. Alright, how many people are we going to have to beat the crap out of? 4 blocks with 8 contestants each for a total of 32. Blocks A to C have already moved forward. Oh no, this is the top of the mountain, buddy. A little bit, yeah, he definitely looks like... Well, I'm just immediately thinking, like, isn't he one of the other Digimon from one of the early movies? Oh, this guy just wants to throw down. A ferry in front of the TV station. It will take us to the battle arena. None other than Hades Isle. That sounds like a place. End of Adventure 2. Okay. But I was thinking of something a little different, so shrug. Alright, it's time for us to get on the boat. Ooh. Alright, I am attached. Will increase our memory maps. Oh, hell yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, this opens some new possibilities indeed. Alright, unfortunately, it's not the direction I want it to be, and I can't rotate this. Oh, damn it. You bastard. Ah. Just like I always find a way to be disappointed to my parents. My dad somehow finds a way to disappoint me. Alright, so we can put the undershirt back in, and we can actually equip something else in there. We'll bring that speed +1 back in. Let's go in here, and let's go pull open our code list here, and let's actually equip the thing I was thinking about before. PEOTIR. And yeah, I'm saying that well in advance of any of it coming up on screen. I'm saying it before I'm putting it in. 2G. And that's going to give us the power of free float shoes. And float shoes is a very nice ability, distinguished from air shoes, that makes us immune to the negative effects of panels. The only thing we have to worry about is that we can crack the ground now. And that's a minor issue. Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. It's true, nobody can beat us for plot reasons. Alright, let's get on the boat. Hey there, Hatman. Pronto. Lan, you know what that means. It means get on the goddamn boat. Mega Man is for the Spanish language. Thank you, Mega Man. Don't keep this short-tempered tall man waiting. Till we reach Hades Isle, you'll need you all unconscious. Excuse me? You just fucking gassed us. Wow, is he just gonna throw us overboard? It ain't kosher. He's right. This is a lawsuit and a half waiting to happen. Like, this is gonna be some problems, dude. Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus. What? That's many levels of not a great thing to see going on. Alright, what's the deal? Welcome to Hades Isle. Proceed to the Demon's Maw, the cave off to your right, yep. Hades itself awaits you. That's right, we're going straight to hell. Can't wig out now. Yeah, I think we can do this. One by one, the contestants enter the Demon's Maw. What type of inferno awaits them inside? Oh, we're gonna find out in a second. Can we take any... there's a crab. Hey, free HP memory. We're not trying to get on the boat. I just want to explore the area. I know it'll piss that guy off, but that's probably why I'm doing it, really. We want to go to heck, but you want to keep the rating low. Yep, the crab gave us some free max HP, so you know what? The crab is on our side. Can we jack into this? Probably not at this point in the game. But I know it's a thing you can do later. It's so red! Like the inside of... Oh, what? This is Hades Mountain. So that those sentenced to eternal damnation are skewered here. Oh, boy. And you couldn't put one instance of hell in here, right? Like, come on. Also, hey, cool, I got a crypto bot advertising on one of my tweets. That's fun. Cross the bridge and enter the ring. From here on, my voice will be your guide. Oh, he's telling us who he is. He's a TV man. Follow the instructions carefully. This is probably just a set they made for the show. I mean, those rocks are looking pretty pointy. Now then, it's time for round one. These are the rules. First of all, while you were asleep on the ferry, we made a couple minor adjustments to your pets. Some of you may already have noticed, but your equipped folders were changed to Hades folder. Everyone currently has the exact same folder equipped. I see. So if everyone has the same folder, something, this is about skill, apparently. You're quick on the uptake. What's the rules? Everyone will jack into the port in front of you. That machine is connected to the net. When you jack in, you will enter the Hades Isle area. There are 4 victory datas hidden there. The 4 people to find them will be able to advance to the next round. That's right. It's our first single elimination. Someone mess with your cat while you're asleep. This is just how tournament structures work, Lan. Haven't you ever been, like, at a tournament for anything? Alright, let's do this! Round 1 has begun. Only 4 people will remain. Who will be the ones to advance? Oh, it's so bright. It's so hard on the eyes. The music here is pretty nice, but we'll hear it another place later on. Oh, we gotta equip press. Fuck this, man. I want out already. But we can also take a moment to check out our folder. Oh, this is garbage. At least in terms of a hand. I mean, come on. Throw that out. Honestly, if I should have thrown anything out, it probably should have been the... Oh, nice. Yes, the lava panels will help them kill themselves. That is going to make my life significantly easier. Failed skill check. Yep. Alright. So we're going to go in here. We're going to remove that. I guess we're removing the charge. Alright. Press. Besides, I think that this is a level where the floor is really just going to be lava in places. And because we're fire elemental, we are immune to the floor being lava. So we're going to enter our passcode to get ourselves our defense back here. Two. Alright. We should be good to go. Let's go back to me grousing about this being... Like I said before, I really do love this game, but this is definitely one of the absolute worst parts of it, is the amount of times when the game is just like, hey, by the way, you need to use the Navi Customizer to get your abilities. That is definitely some absolutely hot dog water level game design. Like, man, oh man. That is not a good idea, but okay. Also, yes, the chip is gut straight, and don't insult me, game. Come on. You know better than that. Hey, you. Darn. Just a couple more pages and I would have finished this book. Oh, sorry, that's a... Ow. Yeah, so the moles have gone away and they are... The replacements in this game are really fast. Like, far more than I was expecting. It's kind of like how in BN2, the flappies were super fast for some reason. So maybe that's an issue going on here, or maybe they were just always that aggro. But they are underground, so you can only hit them with certain attacks until they pop up to try and attack you from behind. Lovely, isn't it? Alright, what do you got for us, game? The Hades key. That's going to let us open a gate, as you could probably guess. So yeah, we kind of got to do a whole, like, world tour of this level, basically. Ignore that thing in the top left. Or the top of the area. That'll be important later, but for now, it's just kind of there. Oh, you fool. That was incredibly dumb, but I got away with it, so I'm happy. Gotta remember, no undershirt, so we don't have that saving grace hit point. Which, to be fair, I probably would suck with that anyway. Oh, hey, look, there's a cannonball for us. If only we could have that in our real folder, but I digress. Nope. Get. This is definitely not the smartest way to battle, but on the other hand, like, my busting level is staying high enough that I can actually get heals and stuff, so... That and my base HP is pretty good, so yeah. We're getting away with it. Doing something we probably shouldn't, but we're getting away with it. Oh, neat. A Heat V. Hey, you. What's up with that Navi named Q? I think he knew where from the start. Oh, you smell a rat, do ya? I mean, it could be. Hey, buddy. Darn. Well, guess what? I've got the key. Get wrecked, nerd. I've got the key, and I've got plot armor. Oh, I'm curious. This folder, like, except for the Navi chips, I'll spell Hades. Because I see all that H-A stuff, and it's like, wait a sec. Neat. Ah, cool. Repair asterisk. I don't know if I'll ever use that. Well, there's the victory data. We're going to make sure that we get, like, everything in the area first, because these fights do kind of suck a little bit, but a large part of that is because I'm just playing like shit. Because at this point, the game is just letting me get away with it. Oh, yeah, see, it gives me a nice fat heal like that. I mean, okay, you're just giving me more of a license to not care. Oh, there's a BMD. It's got a Black Bomb 1. Nice. Well. Perfect timing. You'll never see me fight that well against a mole ever again. Or like anything else. So, don't get used to it. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that as soon as we grab the victory data, the jack out is just immediate. Yeah, there you go. Cutscene. Everyone stop. Please jack out. All 4 victory datas have been obtained. Now for the results. The winners of round 1 are these contestants. Bye, guys! Enjoy getting perforated. That's right, Lan. They die. Exactly. Losers will be eliminated. And you know what they say. Don't get eliminated. That's right. Now it's MXE. MXC, pardon me. Only the strong will survive. Let the weak fall to their doom. It serves them right. Wow. What an asshole. I hope we get to beat this dude up later. Winners, look over there. Cross the bridge, winners. Yeah, we're gonna be fine, pardon me. The clown will beat him. Hey, I'm the clown, so yeah. The horrid turn of events that awaits them. It'll be fine, don't worry. Alright, what do we got going on here? These doors lead further into the depths of Hades. Beyond each door lies an unimaginable nightmare. And a winner of C Block. Oh boy. Each view choose the door. Of course, I can always decide for you. Good things come to those who... something. It truly is MXC. Right you are, Lan! As the clown is not interested. Alright, so we can go take that thing out now. We can take this tumor out of our Navicust. Alright. Now, we're gonna go in here. I think this one is... okay, yeah, so this is gonna be grass stage for us. So each area is a different stage. Like, they're playing things up a little bit, but... oh, hey, look. It's Tomoko. We fought you before. It's Metal Man again. So each stage is a different, well, each of the doors is a different stage. One of them is ice, one of them is sand. I think one of them is lava. And mostly we get, we're in grass here, which... you know what? Grass stage suits us just fine. Because this is how we're going to cause a lot of damage to this boss. Oops. Didn't mean to walk into that. But it's okay. That's not the front of the stage that I wanted you to... oh, that's right. You flash when I do that. Oops. Alright. I forgot that the Guts machine gun causes... causes iframes at its last shot. That was pretty shameful of a display. Oh well. As you can see, Metal Man is immune to the Metal Gears in the stage. Immune to Metal Gear! Oh, I thought I was fully charged. Come on. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. That boy ain't right. Yeah, there you go. Grass stage is just free. I mean, your chip is... pardon me. Your folder is loaded down with fire chips, so you can just take massive advantage of those. That's right. They're going to be down to 8 contestants here, so yeah, we're doing good business. Yep, that's right. Lan is definitely the victor. And away she goes. She got aided by the grass. 4 people remaining from blocks A and B. Oh, I'm sure Chode made it. We're going to have to arm wrestle him in the finals. I will now explain how the next battle will work. You will fight with a new folder. Several types of folder data are hidden about Hades Isle. Search for them and equip whichever folder you like best. Ooh. However, you have a time limit of 3 minutes. You must search for the hidden folders and equip one within this time. The folder you have equipped when the time is up will be the one you'll use in the next battle. I mean, 3 minutes is a little tight, but we'll be fine. Stage 3 minutes from now. Ready, go. So if I recall correctly, the folder that's generally kind of considered to be the best is up at the top of the mountain outside. Yeah, and to make things worse, like, all of these are set up specifically so that way you will do things that will force you to waste a lot of time. So it's not even practical to, like, shuffle through all 4 folders that are available and be like, which one's best for me? But no, you just gotta, we're just gonna gun it and go for the folder boy here. And I don't know if this guy has the good folder, but we'll see, and we'll probably be disappointed. Which is heaviest? 100 liters of water, right. Fake job of Beastman's operator, a zoo boss, and that's Yasu. Alright, 4. Style is best for operators that use Buster. Electro Cuts, yeah. Aqua Guts. And finally, which uses a breaking ship, Cannonball. Yeah, that's fine. And hey, yeah, we gotta... Unfortunately, the trophy is covering up the timer. Oh well, I think we can take a look now. We got HHIJ. We got some Zap Rings, Lance, Boomer, Burner, Viz. We've got... we do have Life Swords, so that's nice. And then we got all this stuff. Oh, we got Flashman and Beastman. That's actually... This is a really fun folder, but I've got a save positioned here, so... If we, well, we already have the Hades folder, and that is not our bag. So I'm going to try and explore all of these and see if I can't get everything. And that person has absolutely nothing for us. N1 folder D. Alright, let's take a look at what you've got here. And this guy doesn't know how to use a USB thing. Alright, so let's take a quick look at what D has got for us. What we get with the D. We get 4 sword Y, 4 wide sword L, 2 panel grab and area grabs. This folder is definitely not as good as the other one. It does have Flashman. Oh, it has Bubble Man. Actually, I don't know. I kind of take it back. That's like a tie. Alright, N1 folder B. Is this the one with snakes in it? No, this one's just, like, all junk. So I'm going to want to reload in a second here. Because I'm thinking that the one that I had before... Alright. Oh, yeah, you're real funny. Anyway, we got this dude. Alright, N1 folder C. This one, I believe, is pretty fun. So we got a couple of these things. We got a lot of remove area, and we've got snakes. This is going to be the one that we use because I'm pretty sure that we can do some stuff with these snakes. Like, we can ask them if they liked our sunglasses, for example. Snake, did you like my sunglasses? We call it Eternal 80s. Alright, in we go. It's time. We're at the moderately large brass ring. It's down to 8. It's time for the quarterfinals. Oh, hey, look who it is. We got a cavalcade of cameos here. We got land, we got decks. I can take this guy. Oh, you're gonna get your ass kicked, buddy. Up there, we've got Yai and a clown. Oh, that's fun. Yai, you don't net battle. Shut up. Shrimp. I like this guy already. You know what? The clown is cool. Never mind. And down in this corner, we've got the douchebag from D Block, and we've got all the way from BN1, it's Masa with Sharkman. Oh, you're probably gonna have a rough go, buddy. Quit talking that trash. I've been battling before you were born. Yeah, whoop his ass, Masa. He deserves it. And in Arena 4, tell me a shrimp battled this network. In Arena 4, we've got Chode, and we've got probably one of the characters I love the most in this series, Raul. That's right, at least they didn't do one of the Native Americans dirty. Well, I mean, okay, maybe a little bit. The guy is obsessed with the whole pride of his clan thing, but I mean, he could be out here in a full headdress with the beads and the skins and everything, and they didn't. They put him in a nice cowboy shirt. That just looks like... He dresses like a white guy from Oklahoma. I got family in Oklahoma. Listen, I'm just saying that compared to the other character who's basically a stand-in for being a Native American, who we'll see at some point in Battle Network 5, he is significantly better. The guy in Battle Network 5 just straight up has fucking Tomahawk Man as his Navi. So, like, wow. Tomahawk Man, who really looks like a Native American stereotype. Alright, Shark Fin boy. Let's do this. Oh, we're only facing Gutsman Alpha. Oh, come on. That's quite underwhelming. Oh, wow. Oh, buddy. Oh shit. I have float shoes. I can't crack the ground by walking on it. I done fucked myself, everybody. It's okay. It's just Guts, man. You confused, friend? It's okay, me too. Like, just all the time. Oop. Wow, I took a hit against Guts, man. That's some scrub tier shit. Alright, give me the snakes. Damn it! Game. Fuck it, I'm throwing away the damage plus 10. You know, if I was using my brain whatsoever, I would have realized, hey, yeah, you can walk on the holes, dipshit. I could have actually been doing stuff this whole time. Oh well. I told you the snake folder is fun. That was, I think, 70 damage times 8. You can do much more disgusting stuff if you have, like, a real folder, but, yeah. Alright, well. Yeah, we done it. Uh-oh. I think Yai just lost everybody. Oh, sir, I don't think you should... You know what? This clown isn't cool anymore. Never mind. Oh, no, it's just supposed to look like he did pocket sand, but he's... That clown? That clown is giving the Hitler salute. I'm sorry. There's just no two ways about it. That's just... Yeah. Wow, I can't believe Glide died to a Nazi clown. He really is just the weakest Navi in the entire series, huh? Like, I would rather have one of the generic Navis. Sheesh. Well, I mean, for a start, he's a clown, so there's that. The glorious 4R. These people. Bye, Dex. No! Masa, no! Rip Yai. Aw, rip Raul. That's a sad. That's a sad, I just said, wow. Unfortunately, yeah, we did have to battle Chode, right? That's kind of the same word now. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Oh. We just got beep ka-chunked. We can use our own folders. I guess we're using the one that we have. Do we have any, like, edits we should make to this? I mean, for a start, I suppose that we could try throwing this thing in here. Yeah, I think that's going to do more for us than the spreader. Alright, now out we go. I know, it's some powerful grasp of the English language I have, isn't it? That's a sad. Yep. Hi, Crab. You're my only friend now. Wait. We're just bored by ourselves? Yeah, I mean, we just get on the boat. Hey, free spam. What's going on here? Yeah. Get to the studio as soon as... Yeah, well... I mean, we probably should take a nap, but I prefer somewhere a little more comfortable than a TV station. Wow, I think there's some fixing going on with the judges. Oh, I'm gonna kick his ass as soon as I get a chance. The guy with the beard asked you... That's very, very reductive of a description. As we get the brake charge, and speaking of braking... My Elgato. Let me fix that real quick. Boy, oh boy, I'm gonna have to do something about... I'm gonna have to figure out what's wrong with that, Can you show me anything, buddy? Deactivate, activate. God, what were we doing before to fix this? I think it was just deactivate, activate. Well, there's the screen flicker on my end. Come on. Boy, I'm glad I don't speedrun now. Okay, there we go. For our brack charge. There's a message. If you have a mod tools. Yeah, so this guy basically just gives us a tutorial on how to use this. And yeah, it gives us an error code of A3, which is going to be an error an error number for this one, I think for any form of break charge, and you just enter that, and that will let you use it. Now, we're not going to actually equip break charge, but I am going in for just a moment in order to compress this. And you hold down the button, B, A, left, L, up, B. And sure, we could use that to our advantage against Tora, who is going to be our next guy that we fight, and we can break his chess pieces. But I don't feel like it. Anyway, let's go fight Metal Man Alpha for the regular fight here. Instead of just for that story fight that doesn't really count. Gotcha. Nice fist, buddy. Oh, I did that slightly too early to get a counter, but I don't know if you can get a counter on that attack. Oh well, there's Metal Man V2. And we get the code for her security cube. That's nice. Oh, I think they're actually dead. Oh well. Hey, your hair is looking a much lighter color than before. Have I seen Chode? God, no. Why would I care where he is? Fine, I guess I'll go look for him. He over this way? Yeah, there he is. Hey, look, it's Chode. Is he gonna jump in the sea? Well, okay, fine. This is what I get for trying to help you. Uh-huh, sure, like... Well, it's also because they won't start without me doing this, but I digress. Besides, how can I beat your ass if you keep running away, Chode? Because it would hurt your feelings, that's why. I don't know, then it wasn't any of your fucking business when you asked, asshole! God, this guy really just pisses me off, because he's such a... It's like, wow, okay, what if Silver from Pokemon Gen 2 was just, you know, even shittier without actually committing crimes? Oh wait, no, he's a cop. Never mind. Stop that. Alright, well, I guess it's time to go and beat his ass again. Oh boy, I'm so glad that we get to fight another Proto Man battle for story reasons. Oh hey, look, it's a clown. Hey, you. I'm gonna pop you like a balloon if I get a chance. I mean, what Navi would he possibly have? Clown Man? The Clown Man? Ubermensch? Wait. Sorry. That just came out. That was a bad joke. Alright. It's time to get a look at the four nerds who are... Yeah, what a lineup, huh? Beat every... Hey, look, all of those plain NPCs failed to get anywhere. Okay, Knuckles. They all look like sissies to me. Alright, wow. Yeah, okay. The clown doesn't want to speak, so that way we won't hear the accent. That's okay, Chode. We already know that your dad is running this thing. You're not going to win. Like, even if you actually win, he's just going to be like, you're disqualified. He finally came home from getting those smokes, and this is how he repays you. Repays you, how he treats you. I don't know. Shut. Alright. Yeah, well, guess what, buddy? I'm going to be the one who, I don't know, gets skunked by him as he runs away as I shove cubes under him whenever he jumps at me. Let's mutilate this creep. Land, come on. Mega Man, I'm fire style, so I think inherently cool versus heat. Ah, whatever. Can't we, like, actually, like physically fight? Bare knuckle net battling? That's okay, he's just got King Man. I'm not afraid of King Man. What kind of scrub chooses King Man as their starter? Come on. That wasn't really a great mashing session. Well, we hit him once, so yeah, I think we... Yeah, I don't think we actually got any bonus damage there. That's kind of depressing. Alright, let's see how this thing likes having a cube under it. I get wrecked, nerd. Oh, that felt good. Oh, it's back. Never mind. Somebody doesn't like fun! Wow, who would have guessed that the guy who's like, I'm gonna... Who would have guessed that this guy doesn't like fun, right? There we go. Nothing to it. Scrub. Come on. You gotta play a faster game than that. Like, I don't know, not chess. Oh, I think he broke. Oh, he wants to fight us for real. He's like, get in the ring, bitch. No, he's just messing with us. Oh, all the bravado is disappearing from this guy just right now. Get you next time. Yeah, okay, look at Land making all the rivals in the world. Good job, champ. I mean, we really just met. I don't know if we're friends, but alright. Alright. A Nazi clown versus a cop. There's really just no difference here. This is just infighting. So we're going to go and we're going to take a nap, and we're going to come back when they're done with their just, like, when they're done with their just dicking around trying to figure out how they're going to pretend fight this one out. Oh, we're getting an email. A mail from mail. Wow. Come outside. You gotta tell us something. Oh, did something happen to her? Did she suffer from an accidental and completely unrelated headshot because her noggin is so gigantic? That would actually be really fucked up. Never mind. I shouldn't joke about that. Wow. Hey, guys. Well, I see Dex is okay. Then again, I'm pretty sure that Dex is just invincible. Yeah. Oh, you didn't actually get spiked, so at least that's good. Cushion Matt's place where he fell. Yeah, I fell down right on her head. Ooh! Ooh, I don't like that! How big that head... Jeez! Even the game is getting in on the action and making fun of her now. Although, man, on the other hand, I'm just imagining, like, she flips over 180 degrees as she falls. Got knocked out. Ooh. Taking her to the hospital. Ooh. Where? The Seaside Hospital, straight up Beach Street. I think that this is more important. Besides, I'm sure there will be a lawsuit involved. All right, what's up? Phone call. Oh, hey, you're not dead somehow. Are you winning, son? So far, yeah. For once, suing these guys would actually be worth it. Unfortunately, I don't think that's the dude you want to sue because he's going to be in jail pretty soon. Oh, oops, spoiler alert. Well, you're not dead, so, I mean, listen. Complaining about wanting to sue people, I mean, you're the exact same as normal. Oh, it's going to be real great when I give Chode the big swirly. Alright, well, Yai's fine. Let's go and fight and win. Oh, it sounds like the crowd is having a good time. Well, let's see if Chode finally, I don't know, if we get to fight him. There we go. That's all that matters. I mean, in that case, I'd actually really want to equip Break Charge, but we'll find out in a second. Because surely they'll give me a chance to prep, right? Oh, they're still duking it out? Well, gee, it really does sound like they were trying to hash out how they're going to fake this one. I don't know. I think some random clown getting through this much of the thing is definitely... And again, a fascistic clown at that. We gotta remember. Let's take a look at the big screen here. Oh, wow. He's just got a normal Navi. That's actually kind of impressive that he's apparently fighting Proto Man to a standstill. He's made of some new Gundanium alloy or something. I don't know. Has it apostrophe S. Oh, he's gonna stand back. Stand back, everybody. I think this dude's about to morb. Oh, we finally get to hear the clown's voice. Yep, stand back, everybody. He's morbing. Oh god, what the fuck is that? It's a big pile of sand. A big pile of shit. It's a really terrible boss I'm gonna have to fight in a few minutes. I am Desert Man. And I... and he speaks in weird noises, but they have to subtitle it too, so like... Look at the fucking yaoi hands on this guy. Just punch him in the dick a little bit. You shouldn't have any problems with that with those giant hands. Oh, see, they said kill, but they won't say hell. Wouldn't be very interesting for your viewers. Yeah, no, it would. Come on. The ratings. Uh-oh. I think that the clown is actually secretly an executive. Wow. Proto Man beat his ass. Oh, he's gonna use Flashman's stun thing. Well, oh god. Sorry about your eyes. Oh. Well, we're getting that wiggly wiggly effect and the flashing. I'm sorry about that. Nothing seems to be different with your Mirage world, buddy. My eyes do hurt a little bit, but yeah. Meanwhile, Proto Man shouldn't have too much issue because he's got sunglasses. Oh, this looks really fucked up with the wiggling, so yeah. Blind mode. Okay, yeah, that's a thing. That's totally how that would work. Uh-oh, Dr. Wily! Who could have seen this coming? Oh. Oh, right. Alright, Chode, just beat him down already. Come on. Oh, wait. He's a cop. He won't do that. Never mind. Oh, look. It's the producer. Tsuneyama Noboru. Tsuneyama, whose name literally means mountain of sand. And he's got Desertman, who's just a mountain of sand. Oh yeah, I'm sure you're gonna do real good. Especially with your garbage. The WWE has gotten really weird. Boy, has it! Man, wrestling is so fucked up. Not even the legendary Chode could defeat a pile of dirt. Well, you see, that's why they have to rig it, Chode, you fool. And Chode is about to get blown up, isn't he? And this is when Lan learns that the cops just kind of suck. Oh, there goes the thing. Hang on. Oh, fuck. Hang on a second. We're gonna... Jeez, this is just a great time for that to happen. Sorry. Technical difficulties, the stream, the movie, the squeakquel. I gotta take a look at, like, what's going on with what USB ports, because this has been a thing. It's been happening to my keyboard, too. Anyway, we gotta go, and we gotta find the guy upstairs. So, to deal with Desert Man, I'm gonna take a moment here and see if I can do a few little folder edits that'll help us out. And I think the answer there is going to be not really. At the very least, I don't think I need these. So we can at least do that, and... Actually, we don't need Airshot 1. We want Airshot 3 instead if we can take it. Where is it? There it is. Yeah. Alright. Save. Tastefully craft. Yeah, okay. Alright, we go this way. Yep. Alright. Can't jack in during the N1 for security reasons. Oh, hey, look. Chode's dad is tied up. Operator of Protoman. That you customized because swords and sunglasses. Aw, come on. This guy has never done anything useful for anyone. Come on. That's not going to help you. No, he just wants to... He just wants to hurt you. That's not going to work, dude. Come on. There is no way that Chode is going to, like, do anything. You can just be like, yeah, throw him in the ocean. I don't care. He doesn't care about me. Although, I mean, he is right. That is kind of cowardly. Nah, fuck that. Chode's dad sucks, so, like, no, don't do that. Right, meanwhile, Lan has a plan. And possibly something stupid. Yeah, stop thinking about his money. He's never gonna marry you anyway. Distract him for a second. I mean, we could just put all of our chips into a bag and huck them at him. Oh, this is going to get real silly, isn't it? Can't afford to miss. That's a good point. We don't have a whole lot of projectiles on our person. Well. Don't fucking do that, show, you idiot. Oh god, Lan, what are you doing? Oh my god! I haven't seen that animation in forever. Like, obviously I remember the plot point. But oh my god, I haven't seen that animation in, like, probably years. Where he just chucks the pet. He's got it in a case. In, like, a really stupidly hard case. And he just gives him a concussion. Oh, man. Oh, I think Tsuneyama's dead, everybody. Oh, that's so good. Alright, well, it's time for us to duke it out because, listen, every problem has to get net battled eventually. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Let's do it. Oh, this is live TV, you idiot. You can't do that. Yeah, now they realize what a fucking clown you are. As if they couldn't tell from the suit. I also know what a Nazi you are, but I digress. Alright. Let's 1v1 this scrub. Alright, Desert Man. Desert Man, Desert Man, Desert Man sucks! Desert Man is not the worst, but he's damn close. So, whenever you hit Desert Man, he will just sink down into the sand and be like, yeah, I'm not interested. Unless you hit him with a water type attack, in which case he'll, like, petrify. So we basically want to hit him with all of our biggest stuff, and that's going to be stuff like this. Yeah, like we can't even do any silliness with the Guts machine gun on him, which is a tragedy, really. Oh, he can also do stuff like this, where if he's got either hand out, he can turn them into blocks that he can drop on you. But here's how we're going to make sure that we can actually do damage to him, is we're going to hit him with water element attacks, and he hardens and turns into mud, basically. So there's some ways to deal with this, and a lot of them just involve us actually having some stuff that I don't have right now. Because I don't know if I've missed all of it or what, or just maybe it's not available yet. Regardless, Cube Punch is always a good strategy. And yeah, a minute 8, this boss usually takes me forever. So, like, okay, we actually did decent for my standards there. If I had those cannonballs, I could use the geyser chips more, and I could do a lot of work on them. But, oh well. We'll deal with that better in the future, I guess. That's right. Sandman is not alive anymore. I mean, you could just chuck the pet at him again. Oh, oops. There's Chode. Right behind us. Pull the bubble man. Yeah. Oh, you can just do that? Oh. This land finds out. No. Okay, fine. Let's hear it. You don't think you can watch TV in jail? You may actually be able to. But fine, we'll tell you about the TV ratings. You. We got them. And great work, I think. It's okay. We'll have a chance to beat him up eventually anyway. Well, I mean, honestly, it seems a little bit unsurprising now. A major catastrophe, huh? Well, hopefully this wasn't a huge distraction. Not a complete one, anyway. It's your weary frame. Yeah, you've been busy, buddy. We'll handle that eventually. I guess. Yep, we kicked over his sandcastle. You're in the same position that you were last time you were talking about this, I think, buddy. Able to resurrect the beast. Oh god, he's gonna sick Mr. Beast. He's going to broadcast the Mr. Beast YouTube channel from 20 years in the future. And we're all just gonna die or something, I don't know. Delete all traces. Yeah, as you said this before. Hey buddy, did we come in here while you're laughing again? Oh, this is some character design, all right. Jeez, all right. Yeah, he's losing it, but we already knew that. Dr. Wily, sane? When? Youngins these days. Get off my lawn! Unfortunately, her Navi is Plant Man, so she probably wants to stay on the lawn. Oh, she got lost as heck. Oh, wow. Stop 3 whole factories. We didn't hear anything about that, huh? I'll help save our environment, apparently. Well, oh, boy. I wonder if Dr. Wily is lying to her about his goals. Gee, I wonder if this room has, like, a whole river of horrible, toxic purple sludge when we get here. Just to drive the point home. Aneta, huh? That's who we're going to be dealing with next. That's right. Why are you going to... oh, well. We'll find out later, I guess. Oh, but more importantly, he's got to recruit her to go steal the Tetra Code. The preserve nature, I guess. Oh, he's... I don't know that I want to say this, but also, like, boy, oh boy. Wily, are you, like, grooming her? Because I'm getting a little bit of vibes, and I'm not very comfy about them. Get that Tetra Code, I guess. Yep. Hopefully we at least got our trophy or something, or we ended up having to hash it out with Chode or something. Yeah, I think like they have to give her a whole new neck or something. I don't know. Oh, like she's gonna be cheered up by seeing us. I think we should continue to give her a wide berth, so that way she doesn't have to think about us ever again. Or something. You guys are shockingly excited to go to a hospital. Assigned to after-school cleaning duty. What did you do, Lan, that you ended up in this position? Yeah, we already know that, Mega Man. Wow, okay, Dex, jeez. Wow, okay, Mail. Wow. Oh, we got some emails. What do you got for us? Killer plant? Oh, here we go. Here's the news about that thing. 3 chemical plants in Den City were covered in vines last night, completely shutting down all functions. What? That sounds like something that's outside our wheelhouse. We don't know how to net battle a tree. The plants could have grown so fast. Chemical waste could be the cause. I mean, I suppose in theory, but who can say? Oh, I'm surprised that if the World 3 was involved, they didn't try to kill more people. I would have kicked his ass. You are correct, though. That would have been an amazing battle as a result. Hey, does this guy have anything for us? Yeah, I mean, hospitals aren't exactly fun places most of the time, it's true. Not a chance. Alright, let's go and see if Mr. Higsby's got his. Yeah, he's got the chip ordering system. Yeah. Tell him the name of a chip that we want. He can order it for us from his supplier. Take a look at the chip order and see what's See what's what here. Oh, we can buy another Airshot 3. I think I should probably pick that up just to have more damage on it. Lava Cannon 1S. That would smooth our codes a little more. Oh, that's right. We have Cannonball on our folder now because of, yeah. So as you can see, there's a decent chunk of nice stuff in here. Like, hey, here's the entire element combo PA for us to pick up. Variable sword, step cross R. Another geyser. Lots and lots of stuff. We want way more money than we have, that's for sure. Unfortunately, Rock Cube in A, because I guess screw you, but we're mostly pushing them with air shots in this game, so it probably makes a little bit more sense. There's our Invis. Gen 1. Oh, yeah, we have Gen 1 already. Oh, God, we can get another one for only 1,000. It's in J code, though. I'm not a huge fan of that. Can we get that? Can we get Snake in, like, a decent code here? It's Y. Damn. Damn. Terrible. Terrible. And yeah, a bunch of stuff down here that we can't buy. Some things that we can buy doubles of, but why would we want to? Because we can't use more than one of them in a folder. And yeah, so that's where we're at so far. But I think that anything we do with this is going to happen next time. And hopefully by then I'll get whatever's that weird connection issue sorted out.